Welcome to the Fort Pierce Westwood FFA Ag program. Here we specialize in many agricultural aspects of the high school. There's lots of individual aspects, so for instance, this is Lincoln. He's one of our projects where we raised him. We actually artificially inseminated one of our mother cows out there. And he came from one of them last year. He was born around March. So in about a couple months, he's gonna be sold off at the fair. So the ag program will get more of the money back from him. We also have the indoor classroom experiences where we dissect many of the other animals to explore their digestive system, the reproductive system.
So the reason I joined the Fort Pierce Westwood Ag program was because I'd always been inclined to sciences and taking science classes, and I found out that in the ag program it counted as extra science classes and you got to learn a lot about the animal sciences and stuff like that. So I decided that, taking extra science classes was how I wanted to do, and that Westwood was the only school that had an ag program at it. So that's why I joined the ag program here at Fort Pierce Westwood.
Why I chose Westwood was a couple of reasons. I grew up in a very city atmosphere where the closest thing I got to touching cattle was hamburgers on a grill. I never knew the things that you got to do with them. I never bathed them, I never washed them. When Westwood called and I knew that they had an ag program, I knew that I had to sign up.
The reason I joined the Fort Pierce Westwood Ag program is because my past generations have been in agriculture. But as the years go on, we slowly turned away from agriculture and the ag industry. So me joining the ag industry and the agriculture program at Fort Pierce Westwood puts me back into my family's roots. This year is my second year of being a Fort Pierce Westwood officer for the ag program, and it is also my second year showing a pig at the county fair. You see next to me is my pig for this year's county fair. So I have been in the Fort Pierce Westwood Ag program this is my third year and my certification year, so I can graduate with a certified ag degree. This is why you should join the ag program at Fort Pierce Westwood.
Okay, so I joined ag out of sheer curiosity, to be honest. I didn't know where any of my food came from. I didn't know the fact that you could walk an animal, you can blow dry an animal, the fact that you have to do so much stuff just to get your food to grow. And when I came here, within the first week, my ag teacher gave me the rope holding an animal, said walk it. I didn't know you could work an animal and then you show it at fair. You put in the responsibility, the time to work with your animal, feed them, and then you bring them to fair. And all your hard work pays off there. That's one part of ag that I was really glad that I joined for at Fort Pierce Westwood. And then we also do our garden too. We learned how to lay down this stuff to grow the plants and have our own garden. We had our aquaponics and all these different types of form of growing food, and it kind of inspired me to further my own future and join somewhere in the career of ag. So that's mainly why I joined Fort Pierce Westwood, and I hope you join too.
The reason why I chose to join the Fort Pierce Westwood Vet program is because my dream is to become a veterinarian. To obtain a vet degree, you have to do 8 years of college. And so by joining this program and getting your CBA, it takes off 2 years right away. And that's 2 years of not having to spend on college, but trying to get your CBA. And so this is a really great opportunity for you to join this program.
As you can see, we have dogs taking a bath. Here, we do hands-on. Here, you get an experience of a one-life opportunity. You get to see the difference between what we do as a vet. We get community service hours, and we do a lot of activities. Students bring their dogs. We bathe, we groom, preventions. Everything you learn in the vet centers, we learn here.
All right, so this is where we bring our dogs on Fridays, where we do something called doggy daycare. It's an opportunity for students, teachers, and staff to bring their dogs out here for a day of, we come bring them out here and they can run around and expel all their energy. We take them for walks and we go back inside and they get baths. It's a really good experience.
I would choose MOA because of the scientific program that they offer here, and it allows me to get the chance of having the high school and also the ideal college experience. Having both of these and getting to work with real scientists has helped me over my 4 years to be ready for the next part of my journey for college.
I chose MOA because of these small class sizes and one-on-one attention. There's only about 400 people on campus, so your classes are usually 15 to 20 people, and it's really nice for someone, especially like me, that isn't that great at math, to have your teacher come up and tell you, this is exactly what you're doing wrong, and look through all your work. I also chose MOA because it's so small that you're a huge family. Everyone is your best friends, and there's nothing like it. And I wouldn't trade my experiences here for anything.
We do labs in classrooms, as you can see by all the equipment in the cabinets. And most of our textbooks are college level, and those are in the bottom cabinets. And you can see some of our inventions up on the middle cabinets, as well as our more decorative items up on the ceiling and walls. Why MOA is a very personal question for me, mainly because I'm an immigrant. I came from Cuba when I was 4 years old, and I never really had an entirely whole family. We're scattered and a little bit broken. So when I was looking at high schools, I was first really interested in Westwood because of the veterinary program. I want to be a vet when I grow up, so that's why I wanted to look at Westwood. But then as I did more research, I found out about the MOA campus, and after taking a tour here and meeting some of the seniors, I was just flabbergasted by the whole family atmosphere that everyone has. I don't think I would ever trade my memories with my peers, my teachers, every person I've ever encountered here at MOA for anything in the world. Because honestly, it's the best decision I've ever made.